is SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is The Sam J Show with your host, Sam J.
Put you to shame quicker than a flame spitter that'll tell Drake he's a fake wigger. Remain chipper, Britons are way slicker. A shot from my Glock and knock you out like some straight liquor. Heat seeker, 100-degree fever. Running around stage, swinging a meat cleaver. My punchlines are violent like repeaters. Stomping bitches out, ruin my neat sneakers. Damn it. If I catch you fucking with my main squeeze, I may squeeze cold steel, give your brain freeze. Lately, I'm the type to never say please. If I see a stripper, then I'm ripping off her pasties. You won't even get an apology. Every year I get better like new technology, and every bar I write is similar to philosophy. Consider me Socrates. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Don't cross the line. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Don't cross the line. All dressed in black, head to the back, hopped in the ride with my Louisville bag. About to bust some heads, I'm bout my bread. Tell them motherfucker if I see me dead. You fucking with the family, oh, I'm the man. Be coming from the land where it's cold, not Miami. Any other hater want a shot at the title, leave you in the gutter like I did on my rivals. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, eat you up and steal your soul. Unforgiving hatred from my childhood, always left alone. Vader, Skeletor, Optimus Prime, devious mind behind every rhyme. I'm a madman, I'm too crazy. Fucking with me, have you pushing up daisies. On another level, gamble, bring the shovel. Cross the line, have you covered in the rubble. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Don't cross the line. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Don't cross the line. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Don't cross the line. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave diggers. Yo, I can dig it. Yo, I can dig it. Grave. Don't cross the line.
One, two, three. Can you hear me, Mikey? Testing, 1, 2, 3. How we sounding there, Mikey? See, this is how we do it live. Oh, welcome. It's Wednesday, and well, you know what it is. Oh my. It's the Sam J Show, and I'm your host, Sam J. And tonight, it's no different from any other night. Now, I know it's been quite some time since we last spent some time together. But here we are. And the last time I was here, well, we talked about Will Smith. Is that true? And I said we will never bring up his name again on this show with him, Chris Rock, or his wife. And we won't. But tonight, we still gonna get it in. Every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Time, right here at SCP Radio is where you can find us. Now you see, like Jockey Mike and DJ Jimmy Ray has brought you the real shit. That's right. Sam J. It's the Sam J Show, and tonight I think I'm gonna piss some people off tonight, like Jockey Mike. But we got to keep it real. You know how we do here. Now, for those of you who are joining us for the very first time, this is a show for men by men. This is a show where we bring our young men up to be constructive young men and not destructive. Now, you don't have to be doing a damn thing to be destructive. You could be doing absolutely nothing and be destructive. Because if you're not being constructive, then damn it, what are you doing? Absolutely nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sam J Show, and I'm your host, Sam J. And we are about to get it in. Change. You see, some of you do not like change, and we all need to do it. And we all have to do it if you want to survive. We're going to talk about those things tonight. And some of you are not going to like what I'm about to say. Well, you know how I feel about that, right? I don't give a damn. So tonight, right here in the Sam J Show, formerly known as the Cave Show, school and class is in session. Now, I've been gone for quite a while. The last time we spent some time together, we talked about women controlling their men in marriages and things of that sort. But see, when we're talking about change, number one, like Jockey Mike, change, we have to understand something. And some of you are not going to like this lesson we have today. As you can see, I've jumped right into it. I'm not wasting time. I'm not here to tickle your fancy or to tickle your ego or your estrogen or your testosterone. That's not what I'm here for. I am simply here to give you the truth. And after I give you the truth, you can do with it whatever it is you want. So tonight we will talk about some things, and you're not going to like them. We're going to talk about family. What's family like, Jockey Mike? We're going to talk about relatives. What is a relative like, Jockey Mike? What's the difference between a relative and a family member? We're going to find those things out tonight, because I know most of you do not read. That's why school is in session tonight. And today we're going to start off with change. Oh my God. Change. Some of you idiots need to change. You see. See, some of you have been the same since you were 18, 17, 16, 15. If you notice, I'm going backwards and not forwards. Did you notice that, like Jockey Mike? 15 years old, you're still acting like that, and you're 30. You're 40. Or you're in the 50s. Or you're 60s, and you're still doing the same damn things, and you're scared of change. Because, see, when you have to change, like Jockey Mike, change gonna check your ass. Change is gonna let you know exactly how screwed up you really are. And we're going to check ourselves today, aren't we? Yes, we are. One way is not the way you do change. It's a two-way street. The way you were and the way you're about to be. You have an old way, you see. You follow me like Jockey Mike? You have an old way, but then you have to transform to a new way. And some of you can't handle that. Because you're stuck in your traditions, or you're stuck in your dumbass ways, no matter how you don't advance or how far you fall back. You want to stay the same and fight change. But why am I doing this tonight? You people missed me. You have broken every rule in my commandments of player law or player law, whatever. You have broken every rule. So now I have to come back and clean up the mess and rehabilitate you. It's therapy time. Welcome to the Sam J Show. And I'm your host, Sam J. And today we're going to talk about out with the old way and in with the new way of change. New change from the old change. Right? Number two. So when you change from your old ways to the new way, old ways will not open up no doors. Am I clear? The way you were is not going to open up any new doors for you. You're going to stay in the ghetto. Some of you. You're going to stay on welfare. Most of you. You're going to stay single. Man, I ain't just talking about the ladies. I'm talking about you too, knucklehead. You're going to keep making bastard children because that's what mama did or that's what daddy did. So you're going to keep it going. You ain't going to make no change. So that means that when you continue this foolishness of having bastard children, staying on welfare, not working, the doors are not going to open because you refuse to change. Oh, you can tell I'm a little perturbed today, right? You can tell that, right? I'm a little upset with you today. Old ways will not open up new doors. It will not happen. If you are a lazy weed head smoking you know what, and you don't stop smoking your weed so you can get you a job, nothing's going to change for you. If you don't stop going to the clubs, meeting the same knuckleheads, and keep having their babies, nothing's going to change for you. And I hear this all the time like Jockey Mike. There ain't no good men out there. There ain't no good women out there. That's because you two motherfuckers are hanging at the same spot. The road to nowhere. Both of you. The women who are complaining about men and the men who are complaining about the women are going to the same spots. Am I lying like Jockey Mike? Can you hear me? So in order to stop meeting the knuckleheads or stop meeting the little sluts, you got to do some changing. And if you're going to do some changing, when are we going to start? Huh? With everybody else, right? No. With you. See, we don't want to do that. We want everybody else to change to fit our criteria. That's what we do. That's why we're so fucked up. Yeah. See, here in the Sam J Show, we're going to call you out on your shit. Okay? The reason I can do this is because I was in your seat. I was walking in your shoes. I lived your dumbass life. I was dumb like you. But see, I changed. And I opened up new doors. Number 3, Mike. And once I opened up those new doors, new things happened for me and new opportunity happened and life got better. But at first I refused to change. You have to want to change to open up those doors, and you got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. Now, I am sick and tired. Let me take my glasses off, because I ain't reading, damn it. I need my glasses when I'm reading. Right now, I'm looking to the damn camera. For the life of me, I cannot understand you people. Now, I'm going to hurt some feelings today, like Jockey Mike. I'm going to hurt some feelings. Because nothing is new here. Nothing's new under the sun. It seems like I come in here every Wednesday or every other Wednesday or whenever I can and give you the blueprint and you fuck it up. I've given you the blueprint right here in the Sam J Show, a.k.a. formerly known as the Cave Show. We teach men how to be constructive men. We have rules and regulations. We have the way we walk, the way we talk. And I told you many times right here in Saves the Show, the reason our women are so fucked up is because our men are so fucked up. Now, I made a horrible mistake like Jockey Mike. You know me, I come back here and I will correct myself every time I, make a mistake. And that's part of checking yourself, checking your own shit. Now I gotta check my own shit now before we go to break. I gotta check my own shit. I've been wrong. I've been sitting in this chair for almost 10 years. And I've given you some bad advice. Yeah, I made a mistake like Jockey Mike, and I'm gonna go back and change that and correct that. That's what real men do, right? Like Jockey Mike, that's what real men do. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, fam and famettes, and friends and foes. I'm here to correct myself. I've given bad advice for almost 10 years. I'm going to correct it right now. Because I'm surprised someone hasn't corrected me already. In the past, I have given advice for my ladies to just leave the men alone if they're going to be assholes. Let them suffer. I told them that like Jockey Mike. You remember that advice? And I also told the men, if they don't act right, leave them alone. Let them suffer. Oh, boy. Have I made a horrible mistake. I made a horrible mistake. What I should have told you was keep fighting for each other. Don't give up on her or don't give up on him, because you know what happened like Jockey Mike? I made a horrible mistake, and I'm half to blame of this shit. Get that ready for me like Jockey Mike. There's nothing new. Just get it ready for me like Jockey Mike. I will drop it in a minute. Nothing new. I made a horrible mistake, and I'm going to correct it right now. For years, I have told my men and women to just leave each other alone, let them suffer. Fuck them. They'll straighten up sooner or later. Remember that? Well, that's not the case. I've told the men to leave the women alone. I told the women to leave the men alone. Guess what they're doing now, like Jockey Mike? Hell, they're licking on each other now. We got same-sex marriages. We got men leaving the women, going to men. We got the women saying the men ain't shit. I'm going to give me some coochie now. I feel partially responsible for that, like Jockey Mike. So I'm going to correct that. I've made a horrible mistake. I'm going to ask my men to be strong with our women and try to correct them. I know I'm asking a lot. But we have to change who we are if we want new results. If you're going to keep doing the same old thing, you're going to keep, having babies and I'm going to get to where I'm going with this after this break, because nothing's new under the sun. I made a horrible mistake like Jockey Mike. I don't want you men to leave the women alone. No. Because, see, you people need me. When I tell you to do something, you need to follow instructions. So I'm going to stop that right now. Because when I tell you don't do it, you turn on each other. No, we don't want that. We don't want men loving men and women loving. We don't do that here in the Saturday Show. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. I've been in jail a few times on Facebook for this subject matter. I don't give a damn. But we're going to be right back after this. And let me just say that we're going to talk about changing our ways. And we're going to talk about family and relatives. The do's and don'ts, the pros and cons. Who's a family? What's a family? Is your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, is that your family? We'll be right back after this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Sam J Show. And it's D Strong. Nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. Let's get it in.
This body of work is like the almighty of work. creation of life, concrete, body of dirt, see the rich live. While the poverty work, from the villas to the killer cardboard property perks, grand larceny at work, looking for a partial to perch. No other option on earth, spit like an arsonist burst, yo. If shit hurts, keep them damn kids quiet like they walking through church or sleeping in a riot. Here's the problem with this country, black sentimental fat cats and they spongy raps. The god of this, I ain't hard, I'm on a positive track. How can you hear yourself rhyme and wanna possibly rap? Yo, told y'all before, this shit ain't made for everybody to do. Listen to the radio, probably ain't true. They hard rocks and thugs, yeah, they probably ain't too. Now tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Nothing new, nothing new. They ain't saying nothing new, so tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, the average dude ain't a savage in the booth. Now tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like I said before, this shit ain't made for everybody, but they steady with they front and getting paid, making money. Told y'all before, this is last con crew. Now tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I like it old, just let it be known. Setting the tone, red dot retina, repping the chrome. About time they heard the rhyme and start sweating the poem. Beats the line of stub lock kept in his home. Open imaginations, long lost travelers, amateur salvation, knowing they come after you. Replica stunt doubles take to the streets, they want trouble with the originals. Subliminally speak, the women seek the guard, quite often they peek at the jewels and the gems away from fools and their friends. I push the pen to the brink of Saturn's ring, satellites is happening, they keep tracking the king. Immaculate Lord, sticking to the rap and it's hard, they water down. I put the slaughter down for acting a fraud. I say they fucking frontin' and they say it ain't true, so tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Nothing new, nothing new. They ain't saying nothing new, so tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, the average dude ain't a savage in the booth. Now tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like I said before, this shit ain't made for everybody, but they steady with they front and getting paid, making money, yo. Told y'all before, this last con crew. Now tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Stamina's on, athletics, triathlon, cash credits, past the dawn's approval, whiplash, a mastodon, comedy central potential. They fake when the camera's on, over the fly instrumentals they lie. I'm knowing by the look in they eye, crooks that play by the books get tooken for a ride. Avalanche stance, juggernaut couldn't move me. Clash of the writings, enlightenment, keeping it groovy. Soupy like sales, I prevail. Got shorty about to scoop me, so I sail. Tales of bears, lions, and whales. Where only the strong survive, then the humble never fail. I'ma stumble when I wail. It's up to destiny to get the best of me. I'm on a humble, this is real, I never crumble for a deal. I told y'all before, this is last con crew. Now tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Nothing new, nothing new. They ain't saying nothing new, so tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, the average dude ain't a savage in the booth. Now tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like I said before, this shit ain't made for everybody, but they steady with they front and getting paid, making money, yo. Told y'all before, this is last con crew. Now tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
motion of the spectrums in your mind's eye. Now beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so what you see is all your order. Is your glass half empty or half full? I take your pieces of life and I call them mental graffiti, and paint pictures with my pen, and I hope that you feel me. I take your pieces of life and I call them mental graffiti, and paint pictures with my pen, and I hope that you feel me.
Welcome to the Sam J Show. And I'm your host, Sam J. Tonight we're talking about change, family, relatives, things like that. As you notice, I haven't mentioned any none of the tragedies that's been going on. I've done that on purpose, you know. I figured that we've already been drained of the evilness that walks upon the earth, so I'm going to relieve you tonight. We're going to talk about change. See, change works in all kinds of ways. Relationships, jobs, your life, the world. Some of us don't like changing. We can't get out of our own ways. I grew up as the only child. I think I've said this before. So I'm not familiar with those of you who have brothers and sisters and all that shit going on in the house. Now what I can say is that all my friends, I don't think I've ever had a friend that was the only child outside of myself. So whenever trouble seeks and I see it, I get in my shit and I go home and I'm back in paradise. Unlike you, who have to deal with family. But what is your position with your family? Do they control you? Do they make you unhappy? Do they piss you off? Are you tired of your family around you all the damn time? Uh-oh. We're gonna talk about that today. You see, that's a part of change. Oh my. Change. Family. The people that will do you in first. Uh-oh. Am I singing somebody's song? See, I'm going to talk about some truth and some real stuff tonight. Can you hear me? Family. Now we're going to... Mike, they don't know what change is. Some of you people don't read. Now, I know that those of you who've been knowing me for quite some time, you know I'll pull up a receipt on your ass. You know that, right? So when you speak the English language, you should be careful and let everyone know the context in which you are speaking. Can you kill that for me, Mike? So when you're speaking in the English language, let me repeat that again. You should explain those that you're speaking to in which the context in which you're speaking. Am I correct, like Dr. Mike? Because if you're looking in the dictionary, see, I have to do these things because some of you will not read. But if you look in the dictionary, every single word has multiple meanings. Am I correct, like Dr. Mike? That's because you can use that word in several different contexts, you see. See, I'm going to teach you today, school's in session. So when I speak of change, okay, we're going to read change. What is change? Because, like I said, some of you won't read, so I'm going to read it for you. Even though it's on the screen, some of you still won't read. Now, what context? See, we have to understand that. Because I can say change, and you can go in this dictionary and try to tell me what I'm speaking of, but I'm not going to let you do that. I'm going to tell you the context in change, how I'm using it, so you won't misconstrue or change my shit. I know how you do. So, the context of change in which we're going to talk about tonight is change. Definition number 2. This is what we mean by change tonight, like Jockey Mike. To transform or convert. Uh-oh. To transform or convert. Transform means to what? Change. To turn into something else. I transformed from a caterpillar into a butterfly. I changed from one thing into another. Transform. Convert. For all you Bible thumpers, what does convert mean? To change. To turn against your ways. We're going to have church today, right? Like talking about. School's in session. So in this context tonight, change means to transform or convert. Now, are we going to have any problems tonight with that? Now, I don't want people calling in, because I'm going to let you call in if you want to, trying to tell me what the hell change means. I just told you, right? Like, okay. Just told you what change means. Now, you have to change, people, to get to new places. So, as I was saying before, I grew up a single kid. Just me and mama, right? Papa was a Rolling Stone. You know the old Negro story. You know. Most of us know that story. But one thing I've noticed, like Jockey Mike and all my friends, most of them, not all, even though they had brothers and sisters in the home, Mike, guess what else was missing? Daddy. Like Jockey Mike picked that up on the first guess. Daddy wasn't in the home. And if Daddy was in the home, that was pretty fucked up too. Not all. I'm talking most of the people that I was involved with. Black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, it did not matter. But it was mostly my people who were fucked up. And because I grew up like that without Daddy in the home, that shit was normal, Mike, Jockey Mike. It was normal for me to see those things. You know what was not normal for me to see? To walk in a home and see mama and daddy in the home. Not just mama and daddy, but the real mama and the real daddy. You know what I'm saying? Not stepdaddy number 2 or 3 or 4. But mama and daddy and some. That was unusual to me. I wasn't used to that. That was unusual. But to walk in a home and see dysfunction was normal for me. If I saw your home and you had your shit together, I was shocked. What is this? Oh. Now, I didn't come from a broken home, but my home was broke. My mom did the best she could now. As I always say here, right here in the Sam J Show, formerly known as the Cave Show, that if Papa ain't in the house, your house ain't no home. If Papa ain't in the house, your house ain't a home. And at some point, you, as you grow up, as I did, you're going to have to change some things. Or you're going to keep that stereotype and you're going to keep that tradition moving on and on and on, generation after generation after generation. You know what I tell my kids like Jockey Mike? Don't do what I've done. My kids were single parent kids. Mama and Daddy wasn't in the house together. I made a horrible mistake. But to break that chain, I told them don't do what Daddy did. See, some of them are too proud. Some of you women are too proud. I can hear you now. I don't need a man. I can raise my baby all by myself. Yeah, you can. But ask your child, are they happy with that? You see. So the reason I'm bringing all this up is because if you keep staying with what keeps you down and you don't make change, and sometimes that change means you have to get away from that family. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, Sam J. Are you tripping? But now you have to ask yourself, like Jockey Mike and my brothers and sisters, friends, family, and folk, who is family? What is family? What is a relative? Who is a relative? Like Jockey Mike, they don't know what relative is. Once again, I like to read, and I know you don't. So in this context, I'm going to tell you what I mean about a relative. And the definition in the context of Sam J's discussion tonight, relative is a person who is connected with another or others by blood or marriage. Now listen again, El Stupidos and dummies and those who likes to go against the grain. The definition of relative in this context tonight is a person who is connected with another or others by blood or marriage. That's what a relative is in this context. Because once again, you can look up the word relative and you have several definitions. But in this context, it's a person that is connected with others or others by blood or marriage. That's what relative means. Now we have to find out, like Jockey Mike, who's our relative. But first, we have to understand what is family. What is family, like Jockey Mike? What is family in this context? Now, if you got to get a pen and pad, hurry up, damn it. I'm not going to wait all night for you. Family in this context tonight. Now, you people going to have to listen up and pay attention. This is going to be hard for some of you. Family in this context tonight is number 9 and number 10. And we're going to read them. Family, a group of people or things that are related by common characteristics, features, or properties. Uh-oh. See the difference between family and relatives now? Relatives is by blood and marriage that there's a commonality. But in this commonality, the commonality is what? Common characteristic features. Uh-oh. People that look like you. Or a group of people who are generally not, see, here we go. Listen up. The definition of family in this context is number 9 and 10, and 10 reads as such. A group of people who are generally not blood relations, but who share common attitudes, interests, goals, and frequently live together. Okay. Now I know school's in session, man. I know this is hard for some of you. But we have to understand who is family and who's a relative. Can I make it in layman's terms for you? Can I help you out? I know you guys are having a hard time because most of you do not read. Your relatives should not be your family. Let me say that again. Listen to me closely. Your relatives at a certain point in your life should not be your family. Uh-oh. Then who's my family, Sam J? The people under your roof. Your wife. Your children. That damn barking dog. Uh-oh. Do we need to review this again? Shall I repeat myself? You see, here's where change comes in, like Jackie Mike. We got to get out the state of mind that your relatives are your family. They're not. And for you Bible thumpers, the Bible tells you, get away from mama and daddy and them and go start your family. And your wife and the husband becomes one. Even the Lord has an order of family. God over Christ, Christ over man, man over woman, women over children. Mom and daddy, sisters, brothers ain't even in there. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, Sam J. Do you mean, Sam J, that I need to get away from mama, daddy, sister, brothers, cousins, aunts, uncles, and grandmas and grandpas? Hell yes. Yes, you do need to get away from that and go start your family. Uh-oh. See, I knew you weren't going to like this tonight. Every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Time, right here at SCP Radio. That's where you can find us. Tonight is therapy time. And the reason I'm bringing it this change, and the reason I'm telling you what a relative is and what a family is, because you people need to separate. You can't have a family with your relatives around. And with your relatives around, you can't have a family. You see, what I've learned on these 50 plus years on this earth, like Jockey Mike, is that one thing is correct. The husband and the wife has to be one. Husband and the wife. And if we have a mother or a father that has children without the other, I think we need a change. We won't have all this gang banging, lost brothers with no fathers. We won't have all these bastard children, young women having babies with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. And by the time they want to get married, nobody wants them. And then you want to say there's no good men. No. If you're growing up in a home and you're 30 years old and you're 25 years old and everybody in the house is older than 25, 26 outside of mom and dad, you're fucking up. you're getting to a point that I call dependency. You see, when you stay with mom and dad so long, let me give you an example of an unconsciously person being dependent on you. Let me give you a real example. And I know most of you can understand this. Have you ever went to your mom and dad, not me because I didn't go to college, I'm not that bright. Went to mom and dad, said, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna go to California on a scholarship. And the first thing your mom says is, well, why you gotta go way out there? No one pays attention to that. Right there, instead of, oh my God, I'm happy for you. It's, well, why you gotta go way out there? She's telling you there's a dependency here. Meaning you've been around way too long. And now if you leave, you're messing up mama's schedule. You see, when you're around someone so long, you're a part of their schedule. And when you decide to leave and go do your thing, there's a rift there. See? That's because you overstayed your welcome. Now you turn into, from a son or a daughter or a cousin or aunt or uncle, now you are dependent. Someone is dependent on you, not financially, but mentally. You see, because that's why mama says, why you got to go way out there instead of, I'm happy for you. Because the first thing she's thinking is, oh my God, I got to change the way I do things. Yo, see, I'm trying to help you here. You people will not like what I'm about to say because you have to change. And people don't like change. Usually when you change like Jockey Mike, we start at the bottom of the bottle. You know, we usually start at the bottom of the bottle. But some of us rise to the top and we think we're living our best life and we'll realize we're fucking up. Because we taken mama's ways, I'm talking about these men, and we have moved it to the future with us. Now, we can't even get a woman, stay with a woman, because we are a woman. Not mentally or physically, but our habits. I know, I was there. Because, you know, I started at the bottom of the bottle. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Sam J Show. My boy Div Walker.
They don't.
Bottom of the bottle.
Hey.
Right here in the SCP Radio.
I ain't never been nothing but a young me. Skinny nigga with the waves and a young T. Mama couldn't fade J's, but the chucks clean. Learn quick, talk cheap, but it ain't free. Slow it up and switch the grammar on a nigga. Keep it moving for these bitches, get a handle on a nigga. I ain't never been the type to pull a hammer on a nigga, but Atlanta probably make me make example out of niggas, huh? So gon' stall them out. See, got a few ain't shits for Mr. Walker now. I text back like, babe, what we talking about? You see a foo nigga, you should call them out. Cause all that politicking really for the hoes and shit. I can't lie, I think I like getting chosen shit. I got advice for your life and your clothes and shit. Fall in love for a minute, then it's over quick and shit. Cause I'm focused. All I know is keep going. All I know is I'm here right now, baby. All I know is I own it. All I know is I love myself. Let her wear my clothes so I can hug myself. All this shit that I does myself. Hey, I don't know. Let it run. Let it run. Front the cash for all these escapades. Phone calls a little different, huh? Luckily, it's like me and me, so all these reservations ain't shit to pay. It's like the more we pop, the more it's less to say. The more we drop, the more investors pay. So the more I shop and call it business plays and get out different ways that you can say my name, you know? But ain't shit changed. Ain't that what the hell you call a campaign? Ain't that what the hell you call a damn shame when they let an album when it really was a mixtape? I've been thinking about the pen game shit being locked like both Chuck Taylors on the grip tape. But we got tired of letting shit skate, so we just taking any record that y'all making as a diss tape. I've been chiefing on these Newport lights. It got me thinking what the hell I'm about to do all night. I've been up for like 3-4 nights and I could probably make a week if the mood get right. Cause I just been all about my business. Cause sleeping just get you an honorable mention. I love to consistently call up these women, but oh girl, she killed it for all of you bitches. Off top,
let it run. Off top, let it run. Off top, let it run. Typical div, man, it is what it is. All is fair in love and hip-hop and all that shit. Know what I mean? That's just life, right? Ay. Ay. Yeah.
It's a must, the songs are concrete. Like the city playgrounds where you might see spent rounds at your feet. The journey was never easy, the help hardly came. Had to fight for the respect that I got and build a name. These bars are filled with pain. Winter nights on the train with devilish thoughts and suicide on my brain. But I never took the easy route, feeling down and out. I let the fear push me and murdered all the doubt. Fake friends, they come and go, never mattered, never depended on them. Too much time thinking, I never spent it on them. I spent it planning, maneuvering and hustling. At times I felt inadequate, but roadblocks I busted on. Do you believe, do you trust in them? Maybe at one point, but right now I gotta trust in self. Cause presently in this world there's so much hate and backbiting. It's shit on your name and smell on your face.
Yo, it's a cold world, so you're forced to keep your eyes open. Watch for the venomous snakes, they strikes potent. Stand on your own, depend on yourself. Stay focused on your goal and get to the wealth. I don't trust the soul and I'll never need you. These evil streets will meet you halfway and beat you, leave you without a sequel. Gotta move cautious, no doubt. I got an arson for those trying to figure me out. What you trust, money, lust, or must. Unjust when cops bust black hands and cuffs. Your records don't sound better than my roughs. I adjust, you discuss, never discuss. So you constant hating, contemplating, no words for you. You ain't in the conversation. I'm in the cut, calmly waiting. The bomb on Satan, the God is yin yang in relations. I grind, hustle, struggle, been loud, subtle. Cars, flight, shuttles, no regrets or rebuttals. How to fix all your troubles, put the pieces together and make a picture like a puzzle. These dogs won't be muzzled, muffled, befuddled. When shit breaks up like a huddle, a slow grind, you can't rush to wealth. But right now, I gotta trust myself. Yo, it's a cold world, so you're forced to keep your eyes open. Watch for the venomous snakes, they strikes potent. Stand on your own, depend on yourself. Stay focused on your goal and get to the wealth. I don't trust the soul and I'll never need you. These evil streets will meet you halfway and beat you, leave you without a sequel. Gotta move cautious, no doubt. I got an arson for those trying to figure me out.
I do myself as told as the honorable Elijah Muhammad, a rider, proponent, provider. A real man is willing to sacrifice for his fam. Devils misleading scam. What's the silence of the lamb to a lion? Judah, lost tribe of Shabazz. I've never asked the slave master to make us free at last. I break cocoa bread with my dread, cause he bled like Dred Scott. The only good coon is a tree on religion to be born again. Facts, they say the truth will set you free. The hood refuse reality and medicate a slave mentality. See the church pimp salvation for a salary. Outside it's a shooting gallery. Black on black, Mickey and Mallory. Cause in God we trust, but America's God is Washington on the buck. Better trust yourself.
It's a cold world, so you're forced to keep your eyes open. Watch for the venomous snakes, they strikes potent. Stand on your own, depend on yourself. Stay focused on your goal and get to the wealth. I don't trust the soul and I'll never need you. These evil streets will meet you halfway and beat you, leave you without a sequel. Gotta move cautious, no doubt. I got an arson for those trying to figure me out.
something to drink. And tonight is no different from any other night. I came in with coffee. So my coffee. Came in with coffee. My wife buys the best coffee. I never drank coffee though, like Dr. Mike got her. I never drank coffee. Never drank wine, never drank coffee. Until I got with my wife. You see that change? But I can't go to work without coffee now. I wake up the first thing I'm looking for is coffee. Damn, got me hooked. And I even sip on a little wine every now and then too. But tonight I'm sipping on Jameson. Welcome to the Sam J Show. For those of you who have been following us for a very long time, right here at SCP Radio, hey man, thank you, man. Appreciate that. And I know my boys stay busy up here. A lot more busy than I do. I be hiatus and shit. But I was absent for a while because we have a family emergency. All praises to all people involved. I'm not going to go into names or any announcement of that sort. Just feel that and know that. Send your prayers and for anyone that's hurting for loss. You understand what I'm saying? Now what happened today, or yesterday, the Valley, Texas. Hey man, can I keep it real with you? You mind if I keep it real with you? You're not gonna be able to stop that stuff. You understand that, right? The sad thing is, like Jockey Mike, you just can't stop evil. You never could. You cannot stop evil. You people who are pushing for all these specific gun laws, hey man, Sarah, I don't really care. I'm not a really gun enthusiast like that. But if you think that's gonna stop evil people from doing evil things, you're kidding yourself. Right, Light Jockey Mike? You're kidding yourself. Put that number up there for me, Light Jockey Mike, if you don't mind. Now, we usually just keep it real here, man. I don't really want to offend anyone, but I know I will. And I really don't care. Now, if you want to call in and talk about what we talked about today or anything that's on your mind, you're more than welcome to call in right now. 832-426-3620. That's, did that go away? Let's leave that up there for the silly people like Jockey Mike. You know they can't read. 832-426-3620. 832-426-3620. Now you can call in any time that you want right now. Just pick up the phone and ring in and let's have a chit chat. If you don't agree with what I said, that's fine. We can talk about it and I'll give you the floor. Or if you, I do want to address some things right now, like Jockey Mike, and I've addressed this plenty of times, and I'm going to do it again, because we have some people, just because they know me personally, think they can get away with this, and I am, you know me, Mike, I'm hard but I'm fair. I treat everybody the same, and if I put a rule up, it's for everyone. Have I even wavered from that, like Jockey Mike? If I put up a rule for the show, it's for everyone, not just for Joe and Blow. So let me go ahead and tell you what's on my mind. I've said this many times, people. I don't mind you people DMing me and saying, hey, Sam J, got an idea for the show, or hey, Sam J, you full of shit and I want to come on and show you, and I will set it up. Or hey, Sam J, hey man, I want to be a guest on the show. Or Sam J, I got an idea. Or Sam J, how the fuck are you doing? Now, I just gave you some good examples of what you could do, right, like Jockey Mike? Here's what I don't want you to do. And I think I've said this before. I don't want you DMing me trying to debate me. You know why? That's why we have this platform. If you got the kahunas to DM me and to want to go back and forth and I tell you 100 times, hey, come on the show and we'll go at it. But don't DM me because I don't do this on the DM. This is for people who have requests, who want to say, Sam J, you're full of shit. I want to come on and get you. And we'll set it up. But what we're not going to do is go back and forth with Sam J, especially because, you know, like Jockey Mike, if I DM you like Jockey Mike, I might be DMing you on a bad day. Talking about a bunch of bullshit and piss like Jockey Mike off because he's having one of those days. Instead of you following directions and say, Sam J, I want to come on and battle you because I don't think, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Boom, we'll set it up and boom, we'll set it up and you come on here and do it. But instead, I would tell an idiot like Jockey, I'm not going to say any names. I know you're probably listening and there's more than one. And I would tell these idiots on the DM, hey man, I don't want to do this. If you want to debate me, we'll set it up so you can come on, you can spew and everything you want. But they don't want to do that. They want to come in my DMs. And there's nothing I can really do about it, but I'm not going to block you because I'm going to use you for an example real soon because I've been speaking on this for a few years, right, like Jockey Mike? So now it's going to get to the point, and I'm going to put you on blast. I'm going to bring your DMs on the show and show the people what's going on. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Show the people what kind of idiots I'm dealing with. Oh, man. Once again, man, if you want to call in, you want to talk to Sam J. Hell, talk to like Jockey Mike. I don't think he wants to talk to you. 832-426-3620. Now, if you want to be a guest on the Sam J Show, holler at me, man. I got a few people been calling me. But can I just say something? I don't want to hurt people's feelings like Jockey Mike. You know, I can take a toothpick and I can have an interesting conversation with a toothpick on this show by myself for 2 hours. You understand what I'm saying? I can get a toothpick, just me and the toothpick, and I would probably have your attention for 2 hours talking to this toothpick because that's what I do. Because what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're going to call in here, if you're going to come on the show, you're going to have to be entertaining. Damn it, if you're boring, I'm going to kick your ass right off. Because I can do this by myself. I don't just come on here for my health. This is my therapy, damn it. Some of you go to psychiatrists and, what are those people called? Crazy people? Psychiatrists and marriage counselors and counselors, all those kind of people. I come here. This is my therapy. And this could be your therapy because I give it to you for free. Because the advice I give to you is like medication. It's like a prescription. That's what it is. I give you the advice, but I know what most of you will do. You know what they'll do, like Jockey Mike? They will take that prescription, you'll pop a few pills, start to feel good, and set it down, and won't even take it no more. Then, in a couple of days, you'll be fucked up again, and you'll be right back in my office, and we'll be right back at it. Because you did not take all the medicine. You see, when I give you advice, I'm expecting you to apply it to your life so everything can be 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. You see, real simple. You make things hard by wavering and don't want to change and want to be the same person you were when you were 16 years old. And I see a lot of you 50 years old guys running around here, you know, and some of you my homeboys. I got to call you out, man. I ain't going to call your name. Hey, Sam, man, motherfucker, I'm 50-something years old. I don't do that no more. You know, I'm married. I have a family. I'm damn near close to retirement. I don't do those things no more. I'm trying to make the world a better place. I'm not trying to be the same dumbass I was 20, 30 years ago. See that? You got to make some changes. Now, oh, God. Where can I begin with this next one? Joe Biden Now, oh, you know I got to hit one on this one. Hold on. Joe Biden. Does Joe Biden have dementia? Does he? Is he sick? He stutters. Does he have a stuttering problem? Has he always had a stuttering problem? Okay. Okay. I just got one question here for Mr. Joe Biden and all the people who voted for this guy. Not saying the other guy was a better choice, but hell, I just want to know, is the guy sick? Because here's the problem. We're helping everybody in the world except ourselves. Even before the Ukraine war, we help I hate to turn on the TV and see a veteran begging for money. I just saw one today. I wasn't going to talk about this, but I saw it today. I saw a police officer who had one leg on TV begging for help, begging for donations. I saw those things today. On regular, there wasn't a show, damn it. It was a commercial. An advertisement for donations for people who have served the country. Is it me? Or is there a problem here? Why am I looking at my TV and seeing ex-military men begging for help? Why am I seeing that? With one leg and saying they can't do this and that and donations have to come in to help these individuals. Meanwhile, Ukraine, I can't even keep up with the hundreds of millions of dollars that's been sending over there because the first thing was 100-something million, 80 million, 80, 100, 300 million. Jesus Christ, are we close to $1 billion yet? Now, I do understand. I'm not that stupid to know that we're not actually sending money. We're sending old equipment, outdated military equipment. But here's the catch. Some of you didn't think about this probably because you don't read. We got to rebuild that stock. You understand that, right? And we have to rebuild that stock in the midst of an inflation. You see, the military stock has to be. And I don't know about you people, but my property taxes went up for 2022. I just want y'all to know that. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Gas is astronomically high. Food is astronomically high. Now, I just got to figure this out now. Maybe I'm just ignorant and stupid. But how are we not taking care of home? You see. Now, I've been blessed to have a decent job. I ain't the best, but it's decent. But I know people less fortunate than me. And this ain't no easy road here. You think World War III's around the corner? What do you think? I think it is. But that's another story for another day. Joe Biden, take care of your military men, man. Take care of your police officers. Man, this shooting, I'm really thinking that this keeps flashing in my head. This guy in Uvalde, Texas. Times is hard, people. Times is crazy. I have an answer for everything, but we're not going to talk about that today because that would take up too much time. I have an answer for all your problems, but I know most of you ain't going to do it anyway because you don't like change. See? We can stop all the killings. We can stop all the gang banging. We can stop all the gang banging, all the black kids in Chicago and Detroit and Houston who gang bang, and essays who gang bang. I have an answer for that, but we're not going to do it because I know we don't like change. It's very simple, especially for you Hispanics and you Negroes. I have one solution for both of you, and it's the same solution. But I know you won't do it because y'all so goddamn evil. Yeah, you SAs and you Negroes, I have an answer to keep your kids from gangbanging and keep your daughters from becoming whores and stop your sons from being whoremongers and killers and gangbangers. I have an answer. How about you be a goddamn daddy? Uh-oh. Is it? I hear crickets. How about you be a goddamn daddy? Not child support, but being in the home. Can I say this? I know what most men are going to say because I talk to men all the time. I am a man. And I was a single parent too. Of course, I didn't have all the conflict that some of these guys have. I don't want to hear a man say, she won't let me see my kids. Bullshit. The courts and the law works for you too. Bullshit. See, I got an answer for this, but you ain't going to want to do it because you don't like change. You don't want to stop hanging with Elroy and them. You don't want to stop being a whoremonger to take time to sit with your kids. You ready to pay that child support and never see the kid. And then wonder why the kid's out here stealing my goddamn car. Huh? Wondering why your daughter's got on the third child now with no boyfriend or husband. Huh? Where the hell is daddy? See that? I have an answer for all your problems, but I know you ain't going to do it because you don't like change. We just talked about that, didn't we? My. Every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Time, right here at SCP Radio is where you can find us. Now, also, the things that we have done in the past, we're going to start cranking that back up again. We're going to be promoting urban music or rock music right here on Sam J Show. I'm the urban part of SCP Radio, as you can see. I'm the token child. Okay, so we do urban things through the Sam J Show. Now, I am looking for new artists. I got some new guys I'm about to bring in. 713, Prince B 713 is working on his new LP, LP, yes. And he's also got a movie out. Do we have that movie? Like Jackie Mike, you have that? That script? You still have that script? Well, we'll probably run it if we got it later. But he has a movie out, and we're going to try to get him in, and he's been here before, years ago. I see he's still busy. He's riding motorcycles now, flipping them over and fucking them up. Hey, Prince B, get a 4-wheeler. Stay off the 2. They know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to his old man. Bud, get the boy off that damn bike. He's going to kill himself. What we got next on here? Agenda. Again, every Wednesday night, man, 8 to 10 p.m. is where you're going to find it. Now, I know I haven't been here on a regular basis, but there's been a lot of ups and downs. And as we can see, there's been a lot of tough times. And like Jackie Mike, can you give me a little music? It's therapy time. Yeah. No, hold on. Give me a little instrumental, please. Just a little instrumental. Right now, I'm going to... Can you give me that 10 Commandments to play along there too? Yes, sir. That's cool. Yeah, and at this point in the show, I try to do this every week, every time I'm on, to give you what we do here and what we live by, and the rules and the regulations. That's the 10 Commandments to play a law. And that's what we go by here in the Sam J Show. This is how we do it. And I'm going to go through them 1 through 10 for you. This is the whole purpose of the show. And this is for men and women. Except for number 7. We'll get to that. So we're going to start off with number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the 10 Commandments of Player Law, number 1, we shall not stalk. That means if he or she doesn't want anything to do with you, you leave them alone. Don't be an ass, and don't be a problem. Number 2, we shall not compromise. That means that We will not change who we are or our goals or our future just to be with you. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. It ain't worth it. No, we won't do that. Number 3, we shall not show emotions. That simply means that if you break my heart, I will not let you know that you did that. I'll go to the room and I'll cry by myself and come back out with my chest out. You won't know you're in control. So don't show your emotions. Okay, don't give them that power. All right, number 4, we shall not lie. I know that's hard for most of you. Some of you are just natural born liars. We shall not lie, because if you have to lie, you ain't keeping it real. You see, I don't have to lie, because if I'm dating her, I'm going to tell you I'm dating her too, not deal with it. Number 5, we shall not cheat. Players don't cheat, man. Because if you cheat, you got to lie. And why do I have to cheat? Hell, I'm dating 3 or 4 of y'all. I don't have to cheat. Just told you I'm dating. I'm not looking for anything serious. That's what players do. Okay? And if you're married, all right then. Chill out. There's no more cheating. That's a real player. Number 6. We shall not date anyone on medication. This is serious business right here. If someone is on medication for depression or schizophrenic, split personality, let me just warn you now, you're taking a chance of inheriting everything they got going on in their life. I promise you, it will be a dangerous trip. You don't want to do that. So we do not date anyone on medication. I'm sorry. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but it is what it is. I don't want your problems. I got my own. Number 7. We shall take care of our proven children. And the key word is proven. Now listen to me now. I don't give a damn if you've been knowing this woman for 20 or 30 years. And I don't give a damn if you've been married for 20 or 30 years. If you have 4 or 5 kids, swab those little bastards. I guarantee you 1 or 2 ain't yours. I guarantee it. If you don't believe me, do it. I dare you. We shall take care of our proven children. If they're yours, fellas, it's your duty to take care of those kids. Not just financially, but to actually be in their lives. Something like, your daddy didn't do. Okay? Don't do what your daddy did. Number 8. We shall not make promises that we can't keep. That's one of my pet peeves. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. It's written in stone. My word is bond. Number 9. We shall not confront the other guy or girl, Will Smith. Okay? We don't do that. Because if he's banging your girl or if she's banging your man, trust me, they're doing you a favor. That's their problem now. That's their shit now. Okay? They're giving you a new start. They've opened up a door for change. You see that? Let that go. Number 10. Oh boy, it should be number 1. But it is number 10. I saved the best for last. We shall keep the money coming by any means necessary. That's right. If all fails, I got my bag. The 10 Commandments of player law. That's what we do here. That's what this is all about. Now, whether you agree with it or not, that's your problem. I've given you the medication. You can take it or you can suffer. Most of you will suffer. I know that's right. Like Jackie Mike, you got some Apollo for me? Ladies and gentlemen, Before we take this next break, and I'll come back and I'll probably be signing off. We have a very interesting topic today, and I'm hoping that it's sunk into most of you about change, about what is a relative and what is family. Should you be with your relatives or should you be with your family? In order to be with your family, you have to get away from your relatives, and that requires change. Okay? Like Jackie Mike.
Powers, hell people,
the real shit.
Infinite power, hell people.
Let's get it in.
Infinite power, hell oppressed people. Infinite power, hell oppressed people. KRS was my daddy, Papa Chris had me, pop locking my wrist to a hip-hop majesty, pen pad mastery, sounds of Motown when the Apollo Brown crafting these instrumental masterpieces, relive the golden era in my flow forever. Will I ever sell my soul? Hell no, never. I'm so better, a go-getter, I throw letters together for y'all pleasure. Can I get a thank you, Rector? Outrank you, chestnut checkers, king, queen, protect the bling bling on your neck is still chains, do whatever for the fame. It's a goddamn shame, dodging gunshots. Tongue is like the shotgun bang, got the props. Fuck the fame, Lawrence blocks. To the plane, to the top of the Acropolis, how far I came. And my aim remained pure as the tropical waters. Salute to the fathers who gave me these powers. Powers, hell oppressed people. Her infinite power. Hell oppressed people. Her infinite power. Hell oppressed people. Her infinite power. Hell oppressed people. Rakim was my daddy, Papa R had me, perfecting my math in the paragraphs all day. Pissy hallway, little Corey with the 40 in the posse, spitting poetry, wishing somebody noticed me. Take me out of hell, far as I can tell. L-Town full of hardships and letdowns, frustrated meltdowns. Get to robbing banks and bodegas, anxious for the paper ain't shit. They can tell you in the history class at last. Get a hall pass to scribble raps in my composition pad. Get the competition mad. Listen, my position as dad got me thinking about the legacy I'm leaving for my lads, for my young kings. LeBron James, the game, vicious flame, spittage, maim lyrics. Hit a pain in my scriptures, aim remain pure as the holy Mecca shorest. Power of the fathers in the chorus.
Change. Relatives and family. All right. Once again, I've had a great time. I needed this therapy tonight. I feel a lot better. Got some things off my chest. I'm sure that some of you connected or understood where I'm coming from tonight when it comes to change in family and relatives and things of that sort. Now y'all be safe out there and watch for the evil ones, because they out there, man. Some evil shit going on out here. The killing of babies, the killing of innocent people. It's pure evil. The sad thing is, can't stop evil. You have to stay out of harm's way. Stay away from evil. I don't know the answer to. Welcome to the Sam J Show. What you got for me? Who's calling?
Sam.
Who is this?
Hey, Sam, this is Don Ray.
Wait one. Can you cut that up like talking man? Who's calling?
This is Don from Dallas, Texas.
I can't understand you, brother. Are you on the speakerphone?
No, I'm on my cell phone. This is Donald Ray from Dallas,
Don
Texas.
Juan from Dallas, Texas.
I'm enjoying the show. I'm just letting you know I'm enjoying the show.
Outstanding. What's going on, Don Juan?
Ain't nothing, man. Enjoying the show. Just wanted to let you know.
Outstanding, brother. Outstanding. Are we still DJing?
Oh, yeah, every weekend.
So when you going to come down here to SCP Radio and DJ for live on the show for me, man? When you going to do that?
Well, I've made a change. And I don't know.
You have to make a change for that, huh?
All I have is relatives down there. I'm up here with my family.
Oh, okay. Hey, man, I sure appreciate you listening. I sure appreciate you listening though, cuz how's the little the singer we got over there in the family?
Oh, she's doing fine. She's in there right now cooking up.
When am I gonna get
she's
some?
Over there whipping up some food now.
Say that again.
She's in there whooping up some food now. I know it's late, but they in there cooking now.
You want to introduce her to the people, man? What's the name? What's the name of the artist where we're talking about here?
Oh, her name is Nia Simone. Niasimone. Nia Simone.
Nia Simone. So we should be
Simone.
Nia Simone. So we should be looking out for Nia Simone. Is that true?
Yes, sir. That's it.
When you gonna give me some of that hot tracks, man?
I will shoot it to you as ASAP.
Man, you see how black folks lie? You see how black folks lie? I told you like black folks, boy, I tell you. Hey, man, I sure appreciate you listening on Don Juan. I really appreciate that, brother.
Yes, sir. Let me get back on. I know you're getting ready to come back. It's a video playing right now.
All right, brother.
All right.
One love. That's Don Juan from Dallas, Texas. And there he goes.
Yes, sir.
There he goes. Don Juan from Dallas, Texas. Now, he's a big DJ up there now. That's family right there. That's relatives right there, see. He's a big DJ up in Dallas, and you might want to check him out. If you're up in Dallas, you want somebody to DJ you want somebody to give you a hot party and all that stuff. The same thing we do here at SCP Radio they're up in Dallas. Call Don Juan, look him up on Facebook. He'll be more than happy to come in and jam your party. And again, now we're on that subject, SCP Radio, man. Now, we know how to throw a party now. And you want somebody to hook up there. I see we getting out of the corona pandemic bullshit, and they're trying to push us right back in there with some goddamn monkeypox. What the fuck is a monkeypox? You know what I'm saying? They're trying to put the monkeypox on us now. And I don't understand. I never heard of monkeypox until now, but I looked it up. Like everything else, it started in China or Africa. Goddamn China or Africa, one of them two. But now we got to watch out for monkeypox. And we're going to dodge that bullet again. And thank God. Oh, my God. It's so crazy out here. Again, I'm looking for new artists to promote. If you want your music played, just send it to me or get in touch with me on Facebook, DM me. And we'll talk about it, set it up, and all that good stuff. I got some people on. I know I got some people on standby, but I haven't been on consistently. I'm trying to work that out. I'm trying to make a change. Okay? I'm trying to make a change. And again, man, I'm going to try to be here next week, God willing. And peace and love, man, to everybody who's going through something. Peace and love to everybody who's going through tragedy, losing of loved ones, and just any kind of bullshit that's going on right now. Everybody's struggling, okay? Everybody's struggling, except for the 1%ers. Now, we need to get together and kick their ass, but y'all don't want to do that. Y'all scared. But anytime y'all want to do that, call me and we'll set that up. Once again, man, I want to thank everybody who supported SCP Radio and Sam J for all these years. I know I got some people I'm looking at my phone and I'm seeing people that's been here from the very beginning. I'm like, damn, y'all ain't got nothing else to do? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. All my brothers and sisters, cousins and exes and friends and foes. Hey, man, we see y'all next week, man. And peace and love, man. We out.
What? Mixing.
Get that hoe out here.
Boy in the building.
It's B-Boy.
Yeah. H-Town. Straight business. What? Look. It's some bullshit going on. These niggas ain't MCs. They actors and actresses trying to play big T. Bitch, please. That's for you niggas and hoes. I just wanted some of your soul. You trying to strike me a pole. You got a lot of hoe to get out your boy. Come on, go on, get that hoe on up out your boy. Even these girls need to get that hoe out you too. And put that queen status back in your pocket, boo. I'm on a mission to get it. Got it by the fill in my pocket. Hard to believe I can't get much out of it. I don't let the thoughts get crowded. Every day is a good day to get up and out and do something about it. And I'ma do something about it, become something without it. Cause I don't wanna lose my soul to get a profit. And I don't wanna lose control when I can't stop it. And plus I gotta pull this load, I gotta watch it. It ain't no room for error, it's competitive measurements. You might think it's hate, I think it's a sense of betterment. It's all in the letterman, artistic development. Where everybody's hungry and don't fight for the smell of it. Trying to get that settlement, they wanna get theirs. That entails a rebel and jealousy element. Scientifically, some niggas was created off of bitch-made wizardry. Well, Papa was a rolling stone and you're just up here expressing it lyrically. And I smell the bitter beat, feminine emotional sympathy. Get out your feelings, bitch nigga, you killing me. I only hang out where the killer gorillas be. Where we weather the storm and the model with shit happen. But what's really important is after the action, what's your reaction? You know how life goes. It's filled up with its highs and lows. Where you learn to highlight the highs and you hide the lows. Yeah, to decorate the speech. And politic with me, I need the heat, the bitter, the sour, the sweet. I'm with the root and the seeds. You play with the women, so you can't admire the leaves and how they wiggle in the breeze. All the colors and lights, while real niggas stand and fight. And I put that on my motherfucking life and what I love and what I like. Keep talking, I'ma show you the light. Yeah, it's some bullshit going on. These niggas ain't MCs, they actors and actresses trying to play big T. Bitch, please, that's for you niggas and hoes. I just wanted some of your soul. You trying to strike me a pole. You got a lot of hoe to get out your boy. Come on, go on, get that hoe on up out your boy. Even these girls need to get that hoe out you too. And put that queen status back in your pocket, boo. Girl, you know how it is when you act like you don't need him and another woman pick him up and feed him. Cause she know how to treat him. And you was really in love with the nigga, but you wanted to defeat him. Fighting your inner demon. Now, you gotta lust. You wanna run the whole kingdom. You do it by yourself, but you can't produce the semen. So you don't really see men. It's like you wanna be men, minimizing my worth, and you don't think that it hurt. Like you stealing from the earth, lost the purpose of your birth. Getting a little confused with all the shit in your purse. See, the beauty, it creates a lot of stress because it's not a power, it's a blessing. And inside of the pain and the strain is a lesson. If you follow the directions, or we can stay stuck at the intersection. Why? You are fighting to be smarter than me. Look, girl, you're way more important than me. And I am willing to sacrifice my life to protect your worth. But I'ma have to get that hoe at you first. Yeah, willing to sacrifice my life to protect your worth. But I'ma have to get that hoe at you first. Ha! It's some bullshit going on. These niggas ain't MCs, they actors and actresses trying to play big T. Bitch, please, that's for you niggas and hoes. I just wanted some of your soul. You trying to strike me a pole. You got a lot of hoe to get out your boy. Come on, go on, get that hoe on up out your boy. Even these girls need to get that hoe out you too. And put that queen status back in your pocket, boo. Now everybody got a little bit of hope in them for sure. You get caught up in your feelings, don't know how to let it go. So what do? You let it grow, replay it to hate it some more. Cause now you want your lick back. Worry about to get back, practicing witchcraft. That's long range hate. In the heat of the battle, you gotta own that space or own your place. Say, what's wrong with your face, nigga? What? You don't like the taste, nigga? Yeah, I get it. Your imagination is great, nigga, but give it some flesh. Give it some breath. Make what you right come to life like two niggas in a knife fight. Big money, bright light, shit'll light up the nightlife. It's a common addiction for you to get caught up in the light, right? Trying to find a hot mic instead of making the mic hot. Shit, they might like it, they might not. The hyper knife, you right in a tight spot, trying to find the right route. You choose wrong and it's lights out. Righteous niggas fight for a cause, but they only making the light out. But they understand what the lights about. Soul sellers get the whole wipe out. Offer artificial intelligence, imitating the lighthouse. Living dangerously with your light mouth. You got niggas that'll show you just what the fight's about. If you dangle that rabbit and carrot, that hoe will jump right out. There's some bullshit going on. These niggas ain't MCs. They actors and actresses trying to play Big T. Bitch, please. That's for you niggas and hoes. I just wanted some of your soul. You trying to strike me a pole. You got a lot of hoe to get out your boy. Come on, go on, get that hoe on about your boy. Even these girls need to get that hoe out you too. And put that queen status back in your body, boo.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.